Congratulations on the purchase of your new Forbes 12 Plus. Now we're going to show you how to set it up properly so you can get out there camping and escape with confidence. So once you've found a nice flat space to set up your caravan, you've put on the handbrake and adjusted it level with the jockey wheel, the next thing to do is put the stabiliser legs down. Simply grab the blue handle, pull it out and lower the leg down and lock it into place. Grab your brace, put it on there and wind it down till it's firm, and you can use the stabiliser legs to just tilt the van slightly, get it nice and level so you're sleeping on a flat surface at night. The next step is to lower the spare wheels at the back. All the latches are secured with this, a little gold linch pin. They're for safety so they don't accidentally come undone while you're driving. Also, the securing pin that holds the spares in place, that has one through. Remove that, remove the pin, we undo the latches, and that allows us to drop our spare wheel down to the ground. Very light, very easy to do. We do that both sides, and then we can continue on. While you're here, before you open the rear of the camper, we undo these latches at the top. They're there to secure the roof in travel. So we undo those both sides. We also undo them at the front, which allows us to lift the roof, but you must do these ones at the back before you open this up. Makes it a lot easier to get to. Now we're ready to unfold the back section. Pop the latches. Now the roof section's on gas struts, which makes life very easy. Press the top of the tabs, bring them out, twist, and that allows us to open up the side wings. Out they come. Now at the top here, we have two latches to undo. Just step up onto the tyres to undo them, makes it easy. Press those, and our rear section's ready to bring down. That's simple. Now the window part is on gas struts to assist you as well. As you bring it up, make sure the latches are clear. Bring it up vertical, pull our roof down, and latch it. Now for security, if you want to make sure your van is tip-top secure, you can put a small padlock through these latches, and that stops anyone getting in via undoing them. Now we've got the back set up, we're ready to get inside and raise the roof. So first we want to put our steps down. Reach in behind the step and push down at the bar behind it, and pull the step out forward and lock it into place. Now we're ready to hop inside and raise the roof. Now that we've undone all our roof latches, it's ready to go. Now we're ready to raise the roof. We always start with the front. So when you're setting up a pop top in the MDC range, you always raise the front first, which is a matter of grab the handles, push them up, and the scissor springs and the gas struts will do the lifting for you. So remember that, when setting up, front first, then the back. When packing up, back down first, then the front. Now we're going to set up the bunk bed. Now you'll notice that the safety rails are in a lowered position. This is an absolute must when it comes to traveling with your caravan, because if you leave them up, the roof will actually impact when it comes down. So it's very important to pack these away as you see them here each time you travel. But to set them up, lift them up, put the linch pin back through, do that with both rails, and you're ready to make the bed for the kids. Now that we've got all the mechanical side of the caravan set up, we can switch on the electrics, so we've got power, water pumps, everything ready to go. So simply turn the knob to the right and that'll bring the power on. Now to extend the awning, we turn on the toilet fridge switch. That'll give us power to the awning so we can pop out and set that up. Now we can set up our awning. The switch is just inside the door on the right. Now my tip is, when you do it, particularly doing it solo, flick the switch on to extend the awning and close the door so it doesn't foul as the awning comes out. As the awning comes out, you can reach up and pull out the legs as soon as the cross brace clears it. Always making sure to pull it out so the hinge doesn't foul, get twisted. Nice and easy way to do it. Just put the leg a little bit forward, then go to the other side. Once the awning has got to its full extension, we can then either peg the legs down so it stays put and the wind doesn't try and lift it, or we can extend them back into the little white brackets on the side of your caravan, which is my preference. They're up out of the way. Pull the top up, slot it in, lock the little cap back down there, and your awning's secure. There's no legs to trip over or stumble into. Gives you full space underneath to use. Now we can set up our kitchen. Lift the pad bolt up out of the way and then depress the blue tab on the slide and you can extend the kitchen out. Be sure to grab the kitchen under here, not this handle, because this handle is actually a little slide out tray. So you don't want to be pulling on that and breaking its little retainer clip. So grab it under the top main handle and slide the kitchen into place. Now, underneath this corner, there is a slot or a hole in there for the top of the leg. Now, always use the support leg. Pop it in, adjust the leg down, take a little bit of the weight off it, screw it in tight, and we're ready to set up the rest of our kitchen, which is ever so simple. Undo the little bungee cords on the front here. You see they're like a little octopus strap. Undo them from the front holder there. Now we can set up our wind deflectors, slide them up, back down, lock them into place in the little slot at the front. And they're in. Now, undo the bungee cord and you can open up your sink. Now, if you choose not to have this awning leg up here, you can put it down. This top part will actually fold back and can be used as a dish drainer as well. The water is all plumbed up, ready to go. So now all we've got to do is connect the gas. Now to connect the gas, we simply remove the little plug from the bayonet fitting there. Now, to do this easily, do it before you turn the gas on, because if there's pressure to this fitting, it makes it that much harder to plug this in. So line up the slots, push it in, and turn to the left. Now I'm going to show you how to connect up the gas bottles. First, we remove the dust plug. Then grab our gas connection and pop it in. First of all, make sure that the rubber seal, the O-ring there, is in good condition. There's no damage or fraying, so that needs to seal properly. Pop that in and turn it counterclockwise. Tighten it firmly, then we can turn our gas on. I'm going to show you how to start the diesel heater in your caravan. The first thing we need to do is 1, make sure there's fuel in the fuel tank, and 2, switch it on at the control panel. This will be in various positions depending on what caravan you have, but the operation is exactly the same for all. Now that we have power, we have fuel, we simply press this button here and that'll activate the diesel heater. It'll run cold for a little while, then the ignition system will start up and eventually blow hot air through your vent here. The other 2 functions on the controller is the temperature control dial, which is this large dial here. And if you want to select blow ambient air into your trailer, you press the little fan icon and that will give you fresh air. Now before we use the hot water system, we need to open up the flue for the Truma 14 litre boiler. So what we do, undo the main cover. Now these are great dust cover here. Remove the Truma cover. Now the flue's clear, so once the gas is turned on, we can start up the hot water system. Now the flue cover is removed, we can switch on the power we need for the hot water system. So first we switch on the water pumps and water gauges, then we switch on the heater. The Truma switch has 3 settings. In the center position there, that is switched off. If you select up, that will select 60-degree water temperature. If you select down, that will select 70 degrees. When you switch it on, it will automatically ignite. Everything should go well. If for some reason there's a fault in that the gas hasn't purged all the way to the hot water system, a little red light will come on. When the red light comes on, switch it off, give it a couple of minutes and switch it back on and go through the process again. It may take a few times before the gas makes its way all the way from the gas bottles to the hot water system. So that's how you set up the Forbes 12 Plus. It only takes a few minutes in real time and it is so easy to do.